So I have the unfortunate duty of being the narrating voice that gets stuck in your head today. Please pretend to hear Morgan Freeman as we move forward. Now that we have set a cool tone, let's move on to today's topic. We will be discussing the differences between Renaissance art and medieval art. What?
Oh, we don't know the differences.
Yeah, dude, that's why we're here. Okay, now that we have established why we're here, I would like to take a moment to add that all the facts in this video are 100% true. We have had middle schoolers locked up for several weeks researching all of the information depicted in this video. Plus, the internet says it's true, so that means it's true.
Okay,
so
we
yeah.
get it. It's been researched, and it's true. So, what are we talking about again?
Oh my god, okay. So, one of the most noteworthy pieces from the medieval period is the painting of Mary and Jesus. This was a popular theme during the time, but, it was originally painted by Luke the Evangelist. Paintings of Mary, with or without Jesus, were referred to as Madonna.
I love Madonna. She rocks.
Creep. Not that Madonna. Still talking about the Virgin Mary here. The earliest depictions of her were found in the catacombs of Rome. Mary was a formal figure, but she was representing a religious feeling or idea. In some depictions, there were angels above her shoulders, symbolizing the Holy Land, of course.
Okay, so that's an example of medieval art. What about the Renaissance? Did they focus on religion as well?
That's a great question. Although it could be considered religious, Renaissance art typically focused on Greek and Roman mythology. These were ancient religions later found to be myth. One of the most notable pieces is the creation of Adam by Michelangelo. This piece is a section of the ceiling in the Sistine Chapel. It is shown in a very realistic manner. The human forms look real, as if the scene is actually taking place and we are simply witnessing it. There is a significant amount of focus on the characters and how they are touching hands. The focus on the individuality was big during this time.
I'm getting bored. Let's talk about something like Madonna again.
You're such a creep. Anyway,
No,
let's ignore
not.
him and his creepy obsession with Madonna, the singer. And let's talk about some key differences between medieval and Renaissance art that we have found from all the research and from what we have learned above. We have learned that medieval art was pretty unrealistic, of course, and was focused on only religious subjects, unlike Renaissance art, which can be focused on all subjects, including religion, but not nearly as much as the medieval times. But you could find artwork that is not based on religion, like the David and the Mona Lisa.
Why aren't they religious? They're both super old. That means they're religious. Obviously.
Dude, I just said that Renaissance art was all subjects, including religion.
No, that was when people became very smart and completely ignored a religion because, of course, religion's for amateurs.
Okay, well, now how that may be true, religion was by far the most important subject in all of the Renaissance and medieval times, but people just sometimes wanted to work on art of various subjects in the Renaissance. For example, Michelangelo was an amazing artist who did everything artsy, and he did all things, like I have said, including sculpting for different people and painting for religion.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, right. Renaissance people were 10 times smarter than people from the medieval ages. Do you even know how they tried to reverse a plague that wiped out 1/3 of Europe? Dried up flowers. That's what. All they cared about was religion, but the Renaissance people were the smart ones.
Yeah, and from that we can conclude that Renaissance art is better than medieval art. And don't forget, kids, if you need someone to finish your project, you lock some middle schoolers up and for a couple weeks, and then after those couple weeks, you will have your 100% A.